Wow, Jeevan really went all out. It's like a fairy tale in here. You said while entering the grand ballroom, overwhelmed. Lost in the magic already? From behind you, startling you slightly. And you turned around and you said while laughing, Jungkook, you scared me. I didn't see you there. Sorry, just admiring the view. And you. You look incredible, and the dress is wow. You blushed at his words. Thanks, Jungkook. You clean up pretty nicely yourself. Though I have to ask, is that tie a cry for help? Hey, it's a classic. My mom picked it out. You know she has impeccable taste. He said while grinning, and you teasingly said, Sure, Mama boy. So have you seen June yet? I catch her earlier. She was a whirlwind of excitement and nervous. She said she was about to have a full-blown panic attack. You laughed at his words. Poor Jihoon, I can imagine. I want to find you first though. It feels like ages since we last properly talked. I know, right? Life has been crazy busy. So catch me up. What you have been doing? Any exciting adventures? You started to tell Jungkook about your recent work project, and your eyes drifted across the room and landed on a familiar figure. Actually, what is it? Someone you know? Following your gaze. Yeah, that's Taehyung. Taehyung? As in the Taehyung? Your ex-husband? His eyebrows shooting up and you nodded slowly. Yeah. Wow, small world. I didn't realize you two were still in contact. We are not. Not really. We haven't spoken in years. Then why he is here? I have no idea. Probably a mutual friend. It's a big wedding. It's Yoon wedding, remember? She and Junhoo are finally tying the knot. They have been together since college. Yeah, right. Jihoon and Junhoo always meant to be. So, Taehyung, you guys were pretty serious, weren't you? You left out a sign at his words. We were. We met in grad school. He was brilliant, driven, everything I thought I wanted. We got married a year after graduation. It was whirlwind romance. And then his career took off. He got offered a job overseas. A huge opportunity. He said it was for us, for our future, but he asked me to stay behind. He said it would be too difficult for me to adjust. He promised it would only be for a year, maybe two. And you stayed? I did. I believed him. I supported him. But the years kept passing. He kept pushing me further and further away. He was always busy, always traveling. He stopped calling, stopped texting. He became a stranger. He became so consumed by his work, his new life, that he forgot about me, about us. And then, and then he told me he wanted a divorce. He said we had grown apart, that our lives were headed in different directions. He said he couldn't balance his career and a marriage, and that his career had to come first. He said it was the only way. That's awful, Vayan. I'm so sorry. It's in the past, Jungkook. I have moved on. Jungkook observing Taehyung, who is now looking directly at you, and Jungkook said, He is staring at you. He is not. Don't be ridiculous. Trying to appear nonchalant. He totally is, and he leans closer conspiratorially. I think he looks a little jealous. You scoffs. Jealous of what? We are divorced. He has no reason to be jealous. Maybe not, but the way he is looking at you, it's not totally platonic. Let's enjoy the party, okay? I don't want to make a big deal out of this. Trying to change the subject. Alright, but if he comes over here and starts any trouble, I'm ready to throw down. You are the best, Jungkook, but I think I can handle Taehyung. Laughing. Across the room, I spot Van. My breath catches in my throat. She looks incredible, more beautiful than I remember. I see her laughing with Jungkook, and a pang of jealousy hits me. I tell myself it's just friendly, but I can't shake the feeling that there is something more there. I have to talk to her. I have to explain to her the actual reason. As the night progresses, you can feel Taehyung's eyes on you. He watches you and Jungkook laugh and talk. Finally, he makes his way over you. Yn? Taehyung? Turning to face him, a mix of apprehension and something else you can't quite name. Hey Taehyung, long time no see. Stepping slightly closer to you protectively. Yn, can we talk? Somewhere private? His eyes fixed on you. About what? Hesitates. About us. You shockingly stared at him and Jungkook raised his eyebrow. Us? I thought there was no us anymore. Just for a few minutes, please. Ignoring Jungkook. Okay, let's go somewhere quiet. You looks at Jungkook, who gives you a subtle, be careful nod. You and Taehyung walk away from the ballroom, leaving Jungkook behind. You both find a quiet corner in the hotel lobby. I saw you with him. With Jungkook? He's my best friend. I know, but the way you were laughing, the way you looked at him, it reminded me of what I lost. It reminded me of how happy we used to be. And what about when you decided your career was more important than us? When you decided that a marriage was too much of a burden? That wasn't how I meant it. I was young and naive. I thought I had to make a choice. I thought I couldn't have both. You and everything else I thought I wanted. I think I was wrong. I was so wrong. You think? A bitter laugh escapes from your lips. I know. Seeing you tonight, it brought everything back. All the feelings I tried to suppress. Feelings? The same feelings that made you walk out on me? No, the feelings I had for you before everything got complicated. And I have been miserable without you. Miserable? You seems to be doing quite well when I last checked. That was a facade. The way to cope. Seeing you with Jungkook, it made me realize I can't lose you. You already lost me, Taehyung. I know, but I am asking for a second chance. Just talk to me. Give me a chance to explain. Explain what, Taeyong? Explain how you abandoned me? I can explain. I won't excuse what I did. But I was young, ambitious, and scared. I thought I had to choose, and I chose wrong. You stood silently looking at him. Please, Van, just one conversation. I don't know, Taeyong. Look back at the ballroom where you can see Jungkook looking around for you. Just an hour. If after an hour you still feel the same, I will leave you alone. I promise. And what if I don't? Then maybe we can try again. Maybe we can find our way back to each other. You hesitates chewing on your lip. An hour? What I'm supposed to say to Jungkook? He will wonder where I have gone. Tell him you needed some air, that you ran into an old friend. Just give me this chance, Van, please. You looks at Taehyung, searching his eyes. You sees a vulnerability that you hasn't seen before. Okay, 1 hour, but that's it, Taehyung. No more, no less. With a flicker of hope in his eyes, he said, "Thank you, Van, thank you." So, what is it you want to say? What grand explanation do you have for walking out of my life? Turns to walk towards a quieter part of the lobby. Taehyung following you, then signs, running a hand through his hair. It's not a grand explanation, Van. It's a confession. A confession of how stupid I was, how blinded I was by ambition. Ambition? Is that what you call it? You left me, Taehyung. You left us. You choose your career, your dreams over our marriage. I know. I have regretted it every single day since I was young, Van. Naive. I thought I had to make a choice. I thought I couldn't have both. You and everything else I thought I wanted. And you choose everything else. He nods, his voice barely a whisper, and he said slowly, I did, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. I thought it could just forget you, move on, but I couldn't. Seeing you tonight, it was a punch to the gut. All those feelings I tried to bury, they came floating back. And what about now, Taehyung? What's different now? You have achieved all your ambitions, haven't you? So why come back now? Because I realized that all those achievements, all this success, it means nothing without you. I have been traveling the world, climbing the corporate ladder, and I have been miserable, empty. You expect me to believe that after everything? I know it's a lot to ask. I know I hurt you, and I hurt you deeply, and I don't expect you to forgive me easily. But all I'm asking is for you to listen, to hear me out. You silently staring out a nearby window. And what if I don't forgive you? What if I tell you to go away and never come back? Then I will accept your decision. I will leave you alone. But I had to try. I had to tell you how I feel. And how do you feel, Taehyung? Really feel? Taehyung stepped closer to you, his voice low and earnest. I am still in love with you, and I never stopped. I tried to. God knows I tried. But seeing you tonight, it just reaffirmed what I already know. You are the only woman I have ever loved. The only woman I ever will love. Taehyung said while looking at your eyes. You turn away, unable to meet his gaze. Don't say that, Taehyung. Don't. It's too late. It's never too late, Van. Not if we both still feel something. And I know you do. I see it in your eyes. Don't do this to me, Taehyung. Don't make me. I thought I was over you. I thought I had finally moved on. You turn back to him, tears welling up. Maybe you thought you did, but you didn't. I neither did I. We are here and talking. That has to mean something. It could mean I'm a fool for even listening to you. Maybe, but isn't it worth the risk? Isn't it worth seeing if we could have a second chance? Looks towards the ballroom again. Your mind racing. I don't know. Just think about it and think about what we had. Think about what we could have. You took a deep breath. I need some time to think. Of course, take all the time you need, but he reaches out and gently takes your hand. Don't forget what we had and don't forget us. Your hand remains in his silent acknowledgement. I won't, but you pulls your hand away gently. I have to get back to the party. Jungkook will be wondering where I am. Of course, go. I will be here. You turns to leave and then pauses. Taehyung, yes? He looked at you hopefully. What if I decide I can't give you a second chance? Then I will accept your decision. I won't bother you again, I promise. His expression falls slightly. Okay, you nodded slowly.